Right, so this crane has failed on me, which is a Trix Marklin gantry crane. I can't remember what model number it is now, but this just stopped working. And what happened was the dedicated board that comes with the crane, this has blown some diodes on the board. I'm not sure why. But this board, you have the power going in and the output goes to the crane, and it's got 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, which the dedicated controller picks up, which is a Logitech controller that came with a crane. So that's the main way of working it. And I thought, I tried hooking it up to directly to a Fleischmann Profi Boss, the outputs of the crane, to try and get the see if the actual decoders are okay on the crane. That it just wasn't responding. Just could not get it going. The only way I could get it going was to research on the ECOS database. It comes up with the default template for this crane. And it came up with address 73 for the base and address 74 for the crane, which is a combination of two addresses, which is worked out on this board here. And the two addresses are controlled on the two joysticks and the buttons. It's really smart how it's done. But anyway, I backtracked through one of my videos from about 10-12 years ago, and I did wire it up to directly to the track work and treat this like a loco, and that's what I did. And yeah, it's working on the ECOS on two addresses. So the left hand dial will be the base, say, and the right hand dial on the ECOS will be the crane. But I've managed to also hook it up on the Z21 wireless controller, which goes through the Z21 slave controller to the ECOS. So now I've got it on the crane. I can actually, I've never controlled it like this, but you can actually just work. I'll just lift that Unimog up. I've got full control now. I've never tried it like this. Full precise control, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so that's something different. And if you've got an electromagnetic accessory attached, you've got to make sure that's not engaged all the time, otherwise it'll burn out the relays on the electromagnetic pickup. Also, the boom light stays on all the time as well in this mode. So yeah, that's all back working again. So I'm just going to work it like that for the future now until I can get the other device working. Or I might just keep it like this, working like this actually. It seems to work okay. We can see the underside of the crane. Quite interesting now. Just got to make sure those contacts are clean. And again, the crane base just slides off the rails. You pull off the buffer stops at the end of the rails, which slot in there and there, and then this slides off, and then you can get access to these contacts And these contacts need to be cleaned. Sometimes I get a bit of gunge on them and they don't work correctly. So on this model it's very important to clean, make sure these contacts are clean. These contacts are clean. Also, the rails are clean on the top. And there's nothing obstructing the magnets at each end. The auto stop magnets. And also the rails on the base and the contacts going to the power supply, etc. All those have got to be absolutely immaculate for this crane to work properly. So I'm just going to give it a overall maintenance. That's it, I'll put all that back together and that's it for now. Thanks for watching.